Good evening, Professor. Good evening, partners. Today we are going to talk about the method section in IMRAD style. Our focus is called design and usage, and here we are, Leidy, Yudy, and Fabian. What we are going to discuss today, what is a method, the presentation of the article and its method, and the analysis and comparison.
Okay, let's start with what is a method. Basically, method take into account different aspects. The first one is the population. The second one is sample, methods, and equipment. The gold standard of the method section is that it should be enabled reader to duplicate your study, and the method section typically use subheadings and they're writing in past tense, and they use a lot of passive voice. Typically at least read the section of an IMRAD report. During this presentation of this article, we're gonna share different aspects that we found really important. The first one is the title. The title was the role of computer-assisted language learning in promoting learning autonomy. The author was Mutlu and Eros Tuga. They're from Turkey. The year of publication was 2013. And the main objective of this article was to explore and believe in attitudes of learners and teachers toward computers and the internet on acquiring whether they increase the achievement levels of learning or enhance student awareness of other cultures. The purpose mainly was to utilize language learning environments equipped with technology to develop learning autonomy. There are 4 behavioral indicators of autonomy using language learning strategies as a high motivation level to learn the English language, taking responsibility of their own learning and continue English learning study outside of. Next one, we're going to talk about another aspect. So our classmate is coming.
Thank you very much, Leidy. So now let's focus on the method of the article. So in this study, 48 intermediate level students at a private university in Turkey participated. These students were divided into 2 groups, the strategy training group and the non-strategy training group. The first one received a 5-week language learning strategy training through call, while the second group received regular classes. The methods used in this study were quantitative, qualitative, and mixed methodologies. The instruments, or better, the data were collected by the means of questionnaires, interviews, classroom observations, e-learning diaries, and the training course. And finally, the equipment used were computers, internet, and course books.
Perfect. So according to the definition of what is a method and its purpose, we identified 7 main aspects: population, sample, methods, instruments, equipment, use of passive voice, and use of past tense. After making the comparison between the methods, foundations, and the article method structure, we find out that this article accomplished all these 7 main aspects perfectly. So even though they provide citations supporting the criteria of why they were selected based on the method. So here we can see how the article's method structure accomplished the method structure provided. Here there are the reference from the article where you can access to it, and the reference of the citation of what is a method. Thank you so much for your time and for paying attention to us.
Thank you very much.